Okay. Um. Oops. Okay. Hello to anybody watching. Um. First of all, thank you for watching, even if I haven't posted in months. And I honestly don't know why I'm making this video. Knowing I only have like 10 subscribers and it's more or less just my family members and 2 of my closest friends. I haven't been posting in a while because honestly, lately I've been kind of unhappy with everything. I'm kind of lost. Oh wait, to start off, I'm in xoxo. It's like, it's by the sea. It's it's like a compound of sorts, a mall compound of sorts, with like lots of restaurants and food stalls and all that. But yeah, I'm here because I usually go here when I need to breathe or think. I've been here often within like the past month because this is where I come to breathe and just be alone with my thoughts, you know. Anyways, that's what I was saying. I haven't been posting in a while because I feel like I kind of lost myself. I'm really unhappy with where I'm at right now. I know most of you are gonna say that I shouldn't pressure myself. I'm only 20. I'm only 20 and I'm about to graduate college. But I mean, there's so much pressure on me. So much pressure other people put on my shoulders and I put on myself. And I know that's nice that a lot of people rely on me, but sometimes it gets really tiring. I don't know why I'm putting all these vulnerable thoughts up on YouTube. But I'd like to look back, you know, and reflect. Because even if I'm lost right now, I am very positive that I'll get my spark back, and this will all be better in a year. I'll make an update, maybe. That depends. But yeah, I'd like to keep a little digital journal for myself that's not scripted, nothing. Anyways, what I've been up to, what have I been up to? Since I was in denial that I lost my spark and that I've been losing myself more and more each passing day. But I've come to terms with it and I decided to do something about it. So I've been revisiting like shows I used to love, like Smallville. I mean, I still love, but they were my OG. Like Smallville, Dr. Stone. And actually, that's been lifting my spirits. And I've been trying to get back into art. I've been doing volunteer work because there was an earthquake that happened like fairly recently, just last week actually, and a lot of people were affected up north, and I volunteered for that, and things happened, but overall it was a good experience. And I've been trying to journal, so it's actually my journal. I haven't wrote much, right? There's like a big receipt here too. Okay. just a bunch of stuff. Oh, and I've been putting more effort into into making myself more educated, in the sense that I really wanna be well spoken. I wanna say ums less. I wanna stop saying curse words, although honestly that's kind of hard, especially when I'm surrounded by people that says it a lot. Not that it's their problem, but I don't mind if they're like that. It's just I'm trying to change myself. Oh, there are people coming. Okay, the people have gone. Like I said, I want to be more. I'm saying again. I want to be more educated, and I want to be well spoken. So, aside from trying to stop saying filler words like or like, which I still keep saying, I want to stop saying curse words as well. I know that I can't totally stop it. I know I should be optimistic, but I really don't see myself in a world where I don't say curse words, because it's not even trying to be cool. It's really just how I express myself. So I think lesser curse words. And aside from actively trying to say less filler words and say less curse words, I have saying again. I've put more effort into reading, and it's not what I used to do, which were books. I used to read tons of books as a kid, and then I got burnt out high school, because I was in a very academically demanding high school. But that's for another day. That story is for another day. So I've discovered Substack, and I've been putting a lot of hours into reading articles there, and there are a lot of meaningful ones, but I think when it comes to media consumption, I messed that word up. When it comes to media consumption, it doesn't always have to have substance. I know a lot of people say that, but I personally believe, and this may only work for me, that every once in a while, or more times than reading things with substance, if you want to read things that are more whimsical and what other people would call stupid, I think that's up to you. Because on Substack, I don't just read things with substance. I consume things that I think are funny, or just... I read a really funny article on Substance, and it was a deep dive on Mickey Mouse, and it wasn't even a history of Mickey Mouse. It's just what Mickey Mouse likes to wear, what things he likes to eat. It was more of a psychological assessment on Mickey Mouse, but not in the sense of what disorders does he have, just I'm not gonna talk about that. I don't even know why I'm talking about that, but yeah, I've been putting more effort into myself lately, and I've started a gym membership. I know, can't believe I'm saying that, but I started a gym membership, and I was only planning to do a month, but the gym I applied for has a 6-month rule, so the minimum is 6 months. And okay, this is one more thing I need to put effort in. It's in saying no, and stepping back from things that don't really benefit me. I said yes, even if I couldn't really see myself doing it in the long run. It was supposed to be just a trial run, a month. And I was already there signing the papers, and the lady told me late. like she told me when she was asking like how long will you have your membership active for, and I was like, oh, just a month, I'm just trying things out. She's like, oh, the minimum is 6 months. I was like, okay. So I signed my life, well, I signed 6 months of my life away, but I'm trying to think of that in a positive light. I do know that next time I should learn how to say no and step back from things that don't benefit me or don't make me happy, or just say no, because I struggle with that. So, as I was saying, I'm trying to think of it in a positive light, in the sense that these 6 months I have to lock in and be more motivated, since I signed a freaking, that's not a curse word, by the way. I signed a freaking 6-month contract. So, oh well. Also, I'll say again, freaking is not a curse word, because I meant freak as in F-R-E-A-K. It's not a curse word even if it were F-R-I-C-K. That's up for debate. I think in the city, the rain is pouring because the clouds are so dark, and it's not that dark here yet. I'm kind of worried. Oh God. But anyways, oh no. When will I be posting this? Okay, my goal to post this is November. So, I can say what I'm about to say. So October 25th, I'm taking an examination that if I pass, I'll get a certification that certifies that certification that certifies I'll be a certified human resource associate, so the CHRA exam. And only graduating students of a specific lineup of courses, including mine, BS Psychology, can take it. And, my goal is that I take it, I pass it, and then when I graduate, I already have a title, like, at the end of my name. And I know it sounds like I'm just going for the title, but I'm also at the same time trying to test myself and see if I'm disciplined enough to, pass. I believe I am. I already have a bunch of reviewers, and my index cards just arrived today, and my box of ball pens arrived yesterday. So I'm gonna start soon. It's October 7th today, and the exam is on the 25th. So I have a lot. Honestly, it's a lot of time, I think. And my midterms were supposed to be this week, but it got moved to next week because of the earthquake. Yeah. Let me see if I wanted to read an excerpt from one of my journal entries, but these are too personal. There's there are 3 sentences though that I want to share. September 29th, 2025, Monday. Kinda upset at how I write and form sentences right now. There's no substance or vocabulary depth. I hope that'll improve soon. Oh, there's another one. I've been on Substack more often lately, and wow, what a wonderful community. I hope to be more literate by the end of the year. I'd like to be well-spoken and add more words to my vocabulary. And I think Substack is the way to start. Sorry, I just got stared down by a guy. So I stared him back down. Okay, I don't know if I should include that. But like I hate whenever people do that, so I just stare at them as well. Oh, here. There's another one. So earlier in the day, I wrote that entry, the September 29th. On Monday, it was in the morning. And in the afternoon, I wrote something. Okay. It's... Oh. It's still the same day, but I decided to take my time in writing this entry. I realized that there is no one rushing me to write down everything I think or feel in the journal. Lately, I've been taking write all your thoughts too seriously. I don't give my words any thought or substance. How will I improve my vocabulary if I don't try? Anyway, I decided to put a time limit to Instagram, which is true. It's an hour time limit. And I extend sometimes when I need to when I'm talking to somebody important on there, but it's kind of stupid that I'm talking to somebody important on Instagram. That's like, the concept of that is crazy. But some people prefer to talk through there than email, so I gotta adjust. But anyways, I only extend like twice a week. And more or less, I extend like 15 minutes only. So I think that is an improvement. People will shame me for extending, but honestly, that is an improvement to my like reading, to my crippling. Well, it wasn't an obsession, but it was like instinct, to open Instagram every single time I turn my phone on. So okay, honestly, yeah, a crippling obsession to Instagram. It is a step up. So, as I was saying, I decided to put a time limit to Instagram. Supposedly TikTok too, but I'm giving it another shot by refreshing my feed and being more intentional with what I consume. Which is true. I actually refreshed my For You page and I curated like the content there. I'm so glad because honestly right now it's a good mixture of things with substance and the other half is dachshunds. Because I'm a mother of a dachshund and the sister of a dachshund. Let that sink in. Okay. I feel a little stupid. People are staring at me. Whatever. It's fine. I'm trying to... that old lady that had that let them video. Wait, why is it? Oh, there. It had that let them video. I love that. And I am trying to embody that. Let them. So, let them. Anyways, I also need to put more effort in my YouTube channel. Maybe also dive back in my old hobbies because I came across my old art with Clip Studio Paint X Studio and its magnificent gouache brush. I can't believe I made that with my own hands. I'm honestly bummed that I stopped. I'm really bummed. Also oh, this aged well. Also scared to start gym on Wednesday. I'll report back on how it goes. And it's funny because I didn't start on Wednesday because the night before, Tuesday, was when we had that crazy earthquake. Anyways, the last part of this entry. This entry was super refreshing, smiley face. I'm glad I took my time in writing and put more thought into what I put down. I'll be doing this more frequently now. Which is true, the entries moving forward from September 29th have more substance and I wrote more intentionally. I don't know why they just stared me down, but they didn't look judgy, but they didn't look happy as well. They just looked, I don't know, maybe they were, I don't know, I'm not gonna overthink that. Let them. Okay. This one is personal. This one is even more personal. Okay, so I'm about to write my new entry for today, October 7th, and I'll be doing that. So I think there's nothing else I want to add to this video, but I mean, actually, I might post my summer vlogs even if it's like long overdue. I keep saying oh my gosh. Anyways, even if it's long overdue, I'm gonna post it, and some of my academic vlogs too. But yeah, this actually helped. I hope you enjoyed this very vulnerable side of me.